Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Allen and I am the founder and CEO of Brutus Monroe. I am delighted to be here today with Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine as part of the Partners Celebration. Today we're going to go over all of our new products in our friendship release. I'm really excited to share these with you because I designed them specifically to work with one another. So they are a couple of different collections that work within one collection, and we'll explain a little bit more when we get down to the table. Make sure to tune in to the end of this video because we do have a special discount code for you to use on these products or any of the other products at brutusmonroe.com. So let's go ahead and head down to the table and take a look. All right, everyone. So the very first collection that I'm going to share with you today is the Be Yourself collection from our friendship release. This collection is super, super fun because it includes all sorts of really fun puns and really, really snarky kind of sentiments that I absolutely love. So the stamp set says, "When life hands you lemons, toss them back. How do snails keep in touch? They use shell phones. And just be yourself. If someone doesn't like it, they can buzz off." I love those sentiments. And I'm going to show some little excerpts here and there of different cards that are made with these projects as well. With these products as well. Then we have two different A2 size stencils that also can be used in tandem with this collection. One is this really cool sunburst that we've used with the snail, and the other is this very whimsical kind of heart flowy line that we have used with the bumblebee that is included in the set. And I'll show you, you could use obviously this bee here, or there is a bee in the die set. Then we also have the Summer Citrus paper pad. This paper pad is 12 patterns, 4 of each, 24 sheets. On the back, you can see what the patterns look like. But then also, inside, we have which of our cardstocks coordinate. So we have Poison Apple, Jack-o'-lantern, Buttercream, and Flamingo. But I'll just show you very quickly what each of them look like. So these are all of the A side. We have really, really great citrus pieces as well as some lemonade. I love the way the citrus kind of overlaps there. And then for our B side, we have some more muted tones. So these ones are going to be the ones that you would use kind of for your backgrounds because they are not going to be nearly as overwhelmingly patterned. This one I would say has a little bit more of an overwhelming pattern, but I mean, I love all things citrus and these different shades. And then last but not least in this collection, let me go ahead and toss this to the side, we have our die set. So this is what the die set looks like, but let me show you a little better idea of what the die set actually is. So there is what our die set will actually create. It makes it a little bit easier to see. This will create this super fun little snail. It will create this bumblebee and also the lemon. So as we go back to the stamp set, we can see why we have those. So we have the snail that goes with the snail, we have the lemon that goes with the lemon, and then we have the bee that goes with the bee. But if you're not into dies, the reason that I created this set the way that I did is that you can actually go ahead and just use these sentiments with the little icons that are below. It is completely up to you. And that is the Be Yourself collection. Everyone, next up we have the Kindness Matters collection. With this collection, we have a large 6x8 stamp set with this beautiful, beautiful botanical, very large botanical stamp that will fit over your A2 size cards. We have a sentiment that says smile, and then we have "It looks good on you, you make my heart, sending you a big. Hope this makes you, your kindness makes me, and it's your special day." I really, really, really love this stamp set because it does offer also some little pieces that you can use, little insects as well on your background. Secondly, in this little collection here is going to be the large smile die set. So this creates a large smile cutout as well as all of these little confetti pieces. So I'm going to show you here on our example card. This is how your product would come. It would be attached onto the back here, and it would come like this. This is our large smile piece, and then all of those little confetti kind of pieces. But what's really cool is you can use in particular this heart and just do a heart border, and just add some hearts for some little whimsical charms on the side of your card. So again, we're going to show a couple examples here of the projects made with this, but I think you'll really smile, no pun intended, at this Kindness Matters collection within the Friendship collection. Next up, we have the Cup of Sunshine collection from Brutus Monroe and our Friendship collection. So again, in true fashion, I'm going to show you the stamp first. So this stamp has sending a cup of friendship, hey there friend, the little hearts, a smile, and then also this beautiful little floral piece. And of course, everything works together. So let's talk about the die first, because that's probably been my most favorite part of this particular product launch, or this suite of products. So this doesn't look like much when you see it on the table. Obviously, it's very, it's lots of florals. You can see there's a cup and things like that. But this is what it actually creates. So when you put this together, you will see that it creates this absolutely stunning cup of florals. Absolutely beautiful. And you will notice there are some green areas on this stencil, excuse me, this die set, which means that you are going to get some embossed areas as well, which is really fun and kind of fun to use with these different types of dies that kind of add dimension without adding dimension. Also, we again have a simple blend. This simple blend was designed to be used with these florals or without. I did a project that was really fun where this was actually used as a background, and it looked kind of like pressed flowers. So you can just use this as your background and use some of your florals and just kind of paste them on. I think that would be really fun. Then we have our beautiful Playful Patterns paper pad. Again, with these paper pads on the back side, you are always going to see what colors it coordinates with. But let's show you first the A side. Hopefully we can fit them all in here. The A side is going to be all of your plaids, and these of course coordinate with the colors that we are using here. But then you have this really fun, I don't know, that's really like a retro-y kind of a tablecloth pattern, I would say. Then we are going to have the B side, which is going to be the same colors, but just in this really cool kind of Greek pattern. And then we have another one of those really fun, really cool vintage patterns that I think is going to work really well on your projects. So you can absolutely mix and match these florals. You could mix and match the stamps. On this particular cup, I have designed the hearts to go on the cup, the smile to go on the cup, or that little cool vintage kind of looking floral pattern. But also a really cool thing that you can put on your cup is the actual floral piece that I have designed that goes on the cup, and that is this piece right here. And again, I'm going to show you up on the screen some different ways to use this particular collection. And again, that is the Cup of Sunshine collection from Brutus Monroe and our Friendship release. Everyone, next up we have the Thanks for Being There collection. This is again a part of the Friendship collection, and all of these items fit together. So first and foremost, we have the Thanks for Being There stamp set. So with this stamp set, we have the Thank You for Being You are literally my favorite, and Thanks for Being There. And we have little flowers that you can utilize to stamp, you can stamp the pattern, you can stamp the solid piece, but these all go with the sentiment friend. Okay, but you could use this without the sentiment if you would like, or mix and match with other sentiments that you have. The die set for this is really, really fun, and I think it's really cool because you do have this big, bold friend sentiment, but also you have these pieces. So you're going to say to yourself, maybe like, what are these pieces? What do these pieces mean? So these florals that you can see here, they cut out each of these patterns, okay? And then also these patterns can go on top of these florals, okay? Hopefully that will make some sense also when I show you the paper pad that's a part of this collection. The Rainbow Revival paper pad is part of this collection, and you'll notice when I open it that it is the same pattern. It'll show you all the different colors that it matches with, but it's the same pattern, just done over again in different colors, okay? And the reason we did this is there's also a stencil I'm going to show you shortly that works with this as well. So you can see this really fun, really vibrant, really cool pattern, but again, in the I guess the way of making sure that everything matches and coordinates, and you can use these patterns together or separate. This flower that we have here stamps each of these, and you can change the color of these with, I mean, really any way that you would like. Also, these patterns fit into all of these. These dies fit perfectly. And then this shape fits perfectly in here. So you can do so much with this. Obviously, you can imagine the different things that you can coordinate and change and do. Also, there is a 4-piece stencil set. I'm going to show here on the screen what this looks like when the stencil set is completely put together. But the way that this stencil set works, and of course, I will not be able to line it up perfectly because we are filming. But oh, there we go. So you can see this stencil fits and lines up perfectly with your background, okay? So when you put this stencil together and you put it and you stencil on your background, each piece is going to do something different. And now when you purchase this stencil, you do get a guide that shows you, how this all lines up. But the really cool thing, again, about this stencil that I'm showing on the screen is you do not need this paper for it to work. And I will show you on the screen what it looks stenciled on the paper. And then I will also show you on the screen what it looks like when it's stenciled by itself. Really, really a cool dynamic stencil. And I love it because you can do 4 different colors. Well, technically 5 different colors if you are using Rainbow Revival paper that's going to fill in the background. Or you can just, again, do it plain, or just do whatever one is your favorite. If you like this one the best that has the flowers that just go across, just do that one, and it will be really, really cool and really muted and fun. So that is the Thanks for Being There collection that is, again, part of the Friendship collection from Brutus Monroe. All right, everyone, and this is our final collection from our Friendship release here at Brutus Monroe. So this is the Flying In to Say portion of our release. And again, we're going to go ahead and show you the stamp first. The stamp here, as you can see, it has the little body and antenna of the butterfly. Then we have all of our wings with the patterns. My sweet friend, flying in to say, thank you, butterfly kisses coming your way. And then some beautiful little hearts, and all of this will make sense in just one moment when I show you the rest of the pieces. So for our die set, and the die set is these pieces here. I don't have a physical one to show you. It's over in the other studio. But the way this works is the dies for the little wings here fit all of these patterns. Then also the body fits over top of this body, and then you get this wonderful whimsical hello, 2 layers, the shadow included. But then we have something very unique and new that we're doing, which is called one of our flip-flop stencils. So if you have it this way, you're going to get the right side of your wings of your butterfly. If you flip it this way, you are going to get the left side of the wings of your butterfly. And again, in true form of this release, the die set is going to fit over top of those wings. Isn't that fun? So whenever you blend all of your blend all of your pieces, you are able to cut out your wings. I think that's so much fun. And then when you flip-flop, you'll get both sides. Okay? And also, I should mention that the patterns from this fit into the wings. Okay? And then last but certainly not least, we have the Butterfly Bounty paper pad. This has been a favorite of most of our partners in creativity. So this has the Poison Apple, Heather, Phone Book, Sea, and Flamingo are what matches. Let's start with the A side. It's just these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful butterflies. Okay. And then the B side. Oopsies, oh, these are out of order. That's okay. This is a pack that was already opened. I was like, wait a minute. There we go. So those are all of the different patterns that you are going to receive. And you can see here, of course, on the back. And if you go to brutusmonroe.com, you will be able to see a full spread of how these patterns look. Okay, so that is everything that we have today for me to share with you. I thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. I appreciate you taking a look at all of these wonderful new products that we have just recently released. Also, I promised you if you waited to the end, you would receive a special discount from us here at Brutus Monroe. So the discount is going to be good until the very last day of August. So on the last day of August, that is when this discount code will expire, and it is SCT Friendship. It's going to be right here on the screen. SCT Friendship is the code, and that will give you 20% off of our entire store until the end of August. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is a butterfly card or your own ending. I will see you all very soon, and I thank you for being here today. Bye-bye.